Hi, it's Lexi J. In 15 minutes, you could save 15% or more on, you guessed it, Bitcoin transaction fees. So watch this video to figure out more about how you can save money purchasing Bitcoin and transferring it to your broker so that you can be a more profitable trader, because the first place we lose money,
no ma'am, I'm afraid that's not allowed. Help me, I'm poor,
is when we purchase that Bitcoin, pay the huge transaction fee, and transfer it over to our broker. So watch this video to learn more. What's up, you guys? It's Lexi and I'm back with another video on the Lexi J way. This one today is special because it is about, yes, you guessed it, probably by the title, Forex. You can't really tell here, but this is MetaTrader 4 on my phone. It is the app that I use to trade in the foreign exchange market. If you guys are familiar with that, Forex is the trading of currencies as they fluctuate in order to make a profit, and you can do it straight from your phone. But as a lot of you guys know, in order to purchase cryptocurrency, you have to do it online, obviously, but you have to do it through some sort of platform that allows you to buy, sell, and hold crypto, right? And I have actually recently found one that allows you to be able to fund your broker for little to nothing. And by little, I mean because of the fact that cryptocurrency does fluctuate on a second to second basis. It literally fluctuates every single second. There is a possibility that if you don't necessarily know when to enter the market, if you're not familiar with trading Forex, then you might not possibly know when to actually get into the market so that you're actually entering and buying during an uptrend, right? So that's why I'm saying it's for little to no money, because of course, if you did get in during a downtrend, there's a chance that during those few minutes that it's taking to transfer from the platform to your broker, you could lose $1 or so, or a couple dollars or some cents. But obviously that is based on your specific entry and also how much money you're buying, because obviously if you purchase more money, then you have the ability to lose more money. It's the same thing that goes for trading in the foreign exchange market. But there is no processing fee. And so a lot of the time when you guys are purchasing cryptocurrencies on platforms like Cash App or Coinbase or those other platforms where you guys might possibly be purchasing cryptocurrencies from frequently, you might notice that there is a fee that you guys have to pay. So let me show you guys actually how this works when it comes to Cash App. So I'm going to open Cash App right now, and I am going to open the section where you actually are buying and selling Bitcoin. So now that I have it open, I'm going to click on the buy button, right? And let's say that I wanted to purchase $1,000 worth of Bitcoin on this platform. When you click next, you're actually going to end up seeing a confirm your purchase screen, but then it's also going to show you this little section right here called fees, where it says it's going to cost you $17.62 to purchase the Bitcoin. So your total Bitcoin purchase is actually only going to be $982.38. Right? So I went ahead and headed over to Coinbase, where you would just click trade and then you would click buy Bitcoin, right? So then once you have done that, it will pull up the next screen, which will allow you to purchase up to $25,000 in Bitcoin per day. I haven't purchased any today, so I still have $25,000 left in my limit. But if I were to type in $1,000 and I were to try to purchase this much using Coinbase, I would actually get charged a fee of $14.68, and I would only be left with $985.32 worth of Bitcoin in my account. And that would be because the Coinbase fee is actually encompassing of all of the fees that I guess they are charging you, and I'm trying to see if I can see what they actually justify this as. Okay, so it says Coinbase charges a spread of about 0.5% for cryptocurrency purchases and cryptocurrency sales. However, the actual spread may be higher or lower due to market fluctuations in the price of cryptocurrency on Coinbase Pro between the time we quote a price and the time when the order executes. So basically, they charge you a fee based on the spread that it might be to actually get into the cryptocurrency market, so that they are not losing money essentially, because they want to make money off of you. The spread is the price that the broker makes, the amount of money that the broker makes on the transaction. Okay, so then becomes the question of, how do I fund my account with the lowest cost possible, right? And I'm going to show you guys that right now. So what I do is, this is my broker that I personally use. This is Prosperity Forex. It is personally my favorite broker because of the low spreads that it has. So I actually have a link to this broker in the description box below if you want to support me and you want to be a part of and I can definitely, I'll be able to see when you join, and I can go ahead and send you a little email and, you know, thank you for joining, or whatever the case may be. But whatever you guys want to do, if you want to use my link, you totally can. But I have a link to this broker in the description box below. So essentially, as you can see, these accounts that I currently have up are already funded, and they were funded with this method. And what was really cool about them is that I actually made money on every single transfer that I made through this method. Now, as you could have seen before, I would have lost money using this method, using the other methods of just purchasing cryptocurrency and transferring them to this wallet, and transferring them to my broker, right? And then making all the internal transfers in order to have them in my MetaTrader 4 app to be able to trade, right? But what I was able to do here is that I transferred $3,230, right? And I made money. Transferred $4,000, made money. Transferred $1,625, and I made money. Every single time I've transferred over to here, I've made money on the transaction, you guys. So essentially what you have to do in order to make a deposit is you have to click here and you have to select the wallet that you want to make a deposit to. So for me, it's going to be USD wallet because I'm in the United States. Obviously, this is an international broker, so you can use it in multiple countries. So then you're going to select Bitcoin via instacoins. The regular Bitcoin is just going to give you a Bitcoin wallet address to send money to, and that's going to be the kind where you purchase from an external wallet and you would lose money, right? Because you'd have to pay transaction fees. So I'm just going to show you guys a little bit of how you would do this. So let's say I wanted to deposit $10. I would click proceed to payments page. And then what would end up happening is that they would send me an email that would look something like this. Okay, so now that I have the email up, this is what it looks like once you have made a request for a deposit, right? And you essentially are able to click the link below in order to say that you want to complete your deposit. Once you have done that, it's going to take you over to this website, which is instacoins.com. You have to create an account. So you're going to have to create an account, and you're going to have to upload your driver's license and a proof of your a proof of your address. And then once you've done that, it will auto populate how much Bitcoin you're buying. Okay, so however much money you put in on here when you said that you wanted to make a deposit, you would now go over here and it would automatically be filled in for you. It would also have the Bitcoin wallet address that it's going to be sent to from your broker populated right below here. So all you would end up doing is you would click here and then you would click buy now, and you would be able to purchase the Bitcoin. You also have to upload a picture of the front and back of your license and a front and back of your debit card that you're going to be using or credit card that you're going to be using for this transaction. Anytime you want to register a new card, you just log into your account and you click right here. You're able to see all of your transaction histories, and you're also able to see all of your transfer history. Now, right over here, if you click your transaction history, once you've actually made a purchase, you would then click right here on the actual purchase ID, and there's going to be a button right below here that says authorize. And once you have clicked on authorize, it will authorize the payment for you, and then you will come over here and you will simply wait for it to show approved and show up right here on your account. That is pretty much it as far as what would end up happening with your account, what you would need to do in order to fund your account with your broker. And you would honestly, if you are a trader, if you know how to get into the market, it's really, really awesome to purchase your Bitcoin using Instacoin because it does not charge you a transaction fee. It actually transfers the amount of money that you purchased to your broker. Now, obviously, like I said, you can make money if you get in during uptrends, and you can obviously lose a few dollars if you get in during downtrends. But if you're somebody who does not want to pay the transaction fee, it's going to go up and down regardless. The cost of Bitcoin's going to go up and down regardless, but you're going to get the full amount of Bitcoin for the amount of money that you have used to buy that amount of Bitcoin when you use this method. And that's why I love it so much. You can also use instacoins to purchase Bitcoin and send it directly to your cryptocurrency wallet, whether you hold it on Coinbase, Gemini, whatever. I will have the link to the Bitcoin wallets that I personally use in the description box below, as well as my broker. And if you guys have any other questions about buying Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, trading in the foreign exchange market, whatever the case may be, just drop them in the chat box below. I love to talk about that. Definitely feel free to message me on Instagram at Lexi Jasmine. And also don't forget to smash that like button if you have found this information to be useful and you have used this video to, I don't know, just progress as a trader, as an investor, as a knowledge taker inner. And I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for another video from Lexi J Way, and have a great night or day, whatever time you're watching this at. Bye, guys.